So focusing on, it's still on page 4 and 5, that report, but on the bottom there of page 4, Raila Paul boycott to plunge country into crisis, experts warn. And so of course there's been threats by the opposition to boycott the election if their demands to have a cleanup of the IEBC are not met. And Jubilee has said, well, if you don't come, we'll go ahead with this election. Yeah. But the Constitution does not foresee a situation where one party does not show up. How is that likely to play out?
The issue of boycott definitely is just the latest, because they started even before boycott was in the picture. They were actually even to boycott the other one, the original poll. NASA have never been ready for these elections from the beginning of this year, even before that. That is why they, of course, brought around the issue of Hassan and his team to go. We considered, because our issue is not about who is counting the votes. Our issue is about how many numbers are out there who will cast their votes for you. After the vote, they, of course, said they will not go to the Supreme Court. Of course, they still went back there.
Right.
So what I'm saying is that NASA have never been ready for elections. And NASA, led by Raila Odinga, they are looking for ways on which to get into government without the mandate from the Kenyan people. Because they know, according to our constitution, you can only form a government if the majority of Kenyans vote for you. They know the majority of Kenyans are not on their side. And they are looking for ways to bring disorder, to bring disarray, disorganization in our country, so that we can have, especially the lapse of the 60 days, we go into a constitutional crisis. And that is where they are actually aiming at. And after that, of course, we are supposed to have a caretaker government.
Right.
We are saying, as Jubilee, an election can happen even with one candidate, because we have seen even in our country, even a member of parliament being elected unopposed. And therefore, if they want to give us that privilege of us as Jubilee, because of the good work we've done to Kenyans, getting in for the second term unopposed, we are very grateful. They can stay home. We will still carry on and go on with our elections.
Again, something that is not foreseen.